Hi teacher, I talked to Unit 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 for the second partial. Well, uh, the Unit 20 is market structure and competition. I talked to this unit about consider the standard structure of market for product or service. Discuss exceeding existing potential industry cluster. Encourage cluster. The government want to encourage cluster groups of interconnected companies that will be able to exchange information, ideas, and innovation, and associated suppliers and service providers. They hope that cluster of businesses will develop a competitive advantage over other countries or regions. The following factors are generally important in the development of cluster. Skilled workforce that meet the need of the industry. Good structure, road utilities, communication. A good education system providing specialist training. Existing companies in growing industry. The Unit 2021 takeover. This unit about consider the reason for takeover and merger and competition laws. Discuss whether dominant companies are bad for competition. Takeover mergers and buyouts. Takeover, merger, and buyouts. Successful companies have to find ways of using their profit. Sometimes they develop new product or service. Perhaps to diversity and enter new market, but sometimes it is easier to take over the other companies with exciting product and customer, adquiring a competitor in the same field of activity. Horizontal integration give a company larger market share in products competition. If a company is too big to buy, it might be possible to market with it to combine the two companies to form single new one. Companies can also acquire businesses involved in other part of their supply chain in vertical integration, general to achieve cost saving. Backhaul integration involves is acquiring supplier of raw material or component. Forward integration is buying distributor or retail outlets. In Unit 22, government and taxing. This unit consider the role of government intervention in the economy. discuss government spending and taxing, taxing, taxing. Okay, sorry, pronunciation. The role of government through the United States has not adopted a central economic planning. We have gone very far in the past uh, 50 years in expanding the role of government in the economy. The intervention has been costly in economic terms. The limitation imposed on our economic freedom theater to bring to centuries of economic progress to an end and progress to an end. Intervention has also been costly in political terms. It has greatly limited our human freedom, an essential part of economic freedom. To choose how to use our income, how much to spend on ourselves and on what items, how much to save and in what form, how much to give away and to want. And currently, more than 14% of our income is disposed of on our behold by government at federal, state, and local level combined. The Unit 23, the business cycle, this unit about consider the cause of the business cycle, discuss whether government can or should influence the business cycle. This unit is a Keynesians and monetarians. Excuse me, sir. The Great Depression of the 1930 and demonstrate that, at least in the short terms, the market system does not automatically lead to full employment. John Maynard Keynes argues that market force could produce durable equilibrium with the herd in employment favor goods. Behind products favor play people employed and reduce rate of income and investment. Classical economy theory states that in the long run, excess saving will cause interest rates to fall and investment to increase again. Keynes famously reposed that in the long run we are all dead. And the last in the Unit 2024 corporate social responsibility. The unit is about consider the responsibilities of the business, discuss the ethic of various business practice. Business practice. Pure free market theory argued that the function of business is to make profit. Milton Friedman, for example, argued that any corporate action inspired by social responsibility. Rather rather than the attempt to maximize profit is unbusinesslike. An article called the social responsibility of business into increase its profit. He argued that people who say that business has responsibility for providing employment, eliminating discrimination, abating pollution, and are undermining the basic of a freedom society for treatment. Only people can have responsibilities and not corporation. Uh, this is my exposition for the second partial, and thank you for all, teacher.